everybody. I can barely see a thing because the sun is hitting me in the face, but I want to greet everyone. I'm here at beautiful Del Amo Mall, my first trip after May 3rd, and I'm doing something different because there's a lot of an emotional attachment, both the good and the bad and the ugly, related to Torrance, where I used to live here in '86, so this was what I call affectionately my other hometown, and then also where it was the meeting with Frank and all that was going on across the street at the Marriott. And the less said the better, but I will say this: I cannot change the bad memories of all that Frank had done and all of the destruction, the demonic trilogy, the situations that I found myself in where I shouldn't have been there. I relinquish, I give it up. I never should have been there in the first place. And all of my trips here at Torrance, I'm finding that out now, coming back here a generation later, 35 years later. So it was to take responsibility also. That was my fault, that the moment that, yes, with Dan and Carol we were friends and it was amicable, but the moment that Frank had been taking me to their church across the street at the Marriott, hell had broken loose. It was one situation after another. And I think God was trying to tell me something, but I didn't know at that time. I was so young and trusting and naive that I didn't know how to look at it, that God wanted an amicable departure without Frank being involved, and Frank stirring up the pot and the anger and the resentment. So coming back here in my visit, I'm learning a lot about myself now, a generation literally after coming here. Since 91. I was here in 99, but since 91. So I was at the wrong place and at the wrong time where I shouldn't have been. If it wasn't Frank, it was the prayer line, the demonic trilogy, it was the Budapest trip saying you two are like a couple, wanting everyone to know your trouble, I won't get involved. And then of course the spin cycle, sprinkling and raining. But anyhow, the reason I'm here now today is because I'm using my camera holder. So I was actually filming while I was driving, and that's a lot safer. And we'll be back in a few moments.